Hello and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, the overmodded edition. We are here after our first retaliation mission, a decided victory for the home team there. We even managed to take out the Chosen assassin who showed up without her hitting any of our people. We walked away from that fairly unscathed. We do have our robot a little bit hurt, but he can go into battle injured anyway, so it's not that big of a loss. We'll just have to make sure he doesn't get too hurt over the course of the next fight he's in, because those wounds will stack up and eventually he'll be going into the fights with 2 HP, and that could be disastrous for us. We can't afford to lose him.
The resistance has already seen a boost in the recruitment.
After that, I think we're all cleaned up here in the strategy layer. We may have finished up last time. Let's head back up here and see what anyone has to say. It's just them getting admonished for failing so hard. That could be really good. We can use another sectoid potentially.
Tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skill.
Your skills have already been matched with a sniper bullet from really, really far away. Alright, I think we're about to have to disengage from this and go back to grab the supplies anyway, but let's get the time on it. Do a day locked off this making contact. Let's do it,
I had high hopes for the resistance.
yeah, we've had a good run of it so far.
And you have outdone yourself.
$195. Let's see what she's gonna be trying to throw at us. Retribution's hard to deal with. That permanent knock on money is going to add up, especially if the other two decide to do it and they come across us. Now here are our first dark events. Remember, we made these permanent, so whatever one we don't counter, it's going to be with us for the rest of the game until we can potentially get a covert op and maybe, just maybe, counter the one we really don't like. But I think of these two, the ones we'd be willing to let slide would probably be the midnight raids. I don't plan on losing a lot of soldiers. I play pretty carefully and usually manage to hold on to them for a long period of time. Plus, we might just buy 6 to 8 right up in here. Oh, this is really nice. Trial by fire. Trial by fire or deeper learning. More ability points again gives more abilities to them long term. But getting people to kernel faster could be even more important than that. But that does have a definite end. Once you get them to the end of their tree, this stops being as important. I think we want to get trial by fire. Get many of those points as we can as soon as possible. We'll probably get that building.
Avenger plotting new course.
Not next, because we want to unlock the proving ground as soon as we can, and that's not going to work for... Oh, hold on. Hey, we unlocked the program themselves. Let's see. And we got 2 promotions out of it. A whole new faction. Small favors. Well, I don't know what that does. Alright, let's see. Resistance orders, reduce will. Once we start getting psychic units with domination and stuff, that'll be good. That's really good by itself for sneaking in. They will send in one of their squads in place of the Xcoms for a mission. Okay. So with this, if we ever are in a particularly bad spot and everyone's like beat up and hurt, we can have someone else do the grunt work for us. I wonder if we have any of these, how many of those we do get. Okay, Raider HQ. Marauder's base. Hunt the Templars. Templar coordination. 6 days. It looks like the program work against the Templars themselves. That is super interesting. We'll get back to that though. We want to go ahead and unlock more faction heroes if we can do that. Where's our man who has a 3 HP who desperately needs the bump? We'll take him. We'll take 4 HP right here. Xavier and Lars. And send them out to try and locate the skirmishers for us. That's pretty good. I think we can go ahead and Oh yeah, because we need to go find her after this. Upgrade her. Maybe if she gets a promotion, she can do even better for us in the advisory role. We keep getting people focused on explosions and fire. Maybe we should just get someone who's adept at using a gun, because I think we're lacking in our ranged abilities right now. Just taking shots, sustaining the firepower would be pretty good. I like just getting a basic infantryman in. Another utility slot just for ammo. We already have ammo slots on everybody. Oh, okay. Only one can benefit at a time. If two are equipped, they get a swap ammo ability that allows them to change the type. Okay, that's super cool. So depending on if you need more accurate bullets or bigger bullets, I guess, you can swap between them. That's... I like... And the arc thrower? Fire to incapacitate a target. That's not the same as the... No, I'm thinking of the arc throwers from Xcom 1, isn't it? Okay, we'll keep that on there. That's fine. Looks like he's not getting that extra utility slot, though. That probably is some mod interference, but that's fine. We can just throw more ammo into here as we get it. It's being used up right now by, I think, the Bandit and the Spark. Unintentionally giving the bond mates the ammo. And you... I love the really intense looking ones. Iconoclast. Psychic abilities with a shotgun. Fury. Probably based on the Furies from the first XCOM. And Assault. Shotguns and swords. Psychic abilities and a shotgun give me some Vanguard flashbacks to the Mass Effect series. We're gonna go with that. Mind Spin, pretty good. Soulfire, also pretty good. And Mind Blast, that's entirely new. Uses the technology of the amp, stuns, guaranteed to hit, pierces armor and shields, but only is used on organic targets. I like that, that's fine. Soul Steel, we may go down, oh, some fancy nut titles for his trees here. Flatline, applies rupture. This is the cooldown of, okay, this is big. This is going to be something we work our way towards. That might take priority over getting Void Rift even. Because getting to do multiple back-to-back Soulfires or back-to-back Insanities, that could be really good. That's what we're going to work him towards. Shotgun. We have on sight underlays, so they do not have to pull out amps. I just prefer the wiggle your fingers if you believe take on psychic magic. That's the only reason that's there. Otherwise, it's the exact same. He has a genius combat intelligence. That might turn out to be a really good soldier. Moving on, though. Let's go ahead and...
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as
So,
possible.
their alliance, you can ask them to do a mission.
Aliens
It's
are
going to be a little tick
undoubtedly
box
moving forward with their
on the mission that you do
plans.
it. Once per month, refreshed after the supply drop. Okay, that's fine. Speaking of, let's get our supply drop, get our experimental weapons going. We still need the proving ground,
Commander, with the Advent officer
which
currently in
is...
cold storage,
I don't like being
we
that
should
far
perform
behind.
the autopsy as soon as possible.
Let's go ahead and
The
get
Advent
the
officers have-
officer autopsy. I didn't even consider that whenever we were researching the experimental weapons. But at least it's done now. Let's
Avenger
check out our
calling
rookie
new course.
here real quick. Pull her out, upgrade her. Yes, get out of there. Come back to us. Yeah, maybe we'll even throw another rookie in there to take that spot, depending on what this guy happens to get. Another just a regular sniper, another sapper, or another infantryman. A dedicated sniper could be fun. But another solid infantryman wouldn't be bad either. We're gonna grab the sniper because we can't afford to take the bandit on every mission, and having a sniper is never a bad call. He's got some decent aim at 70. Still got the fear of the Vipers, though. We might have stick him back in the oven right here. Briefing screen. Where is that at? Oh, you have to go there, and there's a briefing thing there. Check on the eliminate... Do they want to just outright kill the Templars? I don't know if we're gonna let them do that. That sounds like it'd be horrible for us. But, I guess the most reasonable thing to do would just stick a rookie in here. It's good enough with providing an extra turn on the mission counters. And on top of that, we just need the stronger soldiers. We do not have a lot at the moment.
Africa.
I think it said we had 5 weeks until that dark event's here. So we got plenty of time to get some money together and go buy soldiers as we need them. Debris cleared. Good stuff. We do not have access to the proving ground yet. That's fine. We're going to have to probably put that here, actually. Maybe we can afford. How much would a training center be? Another power supply. Excuse me. Another problem is the power supply. This would put us right at the limit. Then we have to spend more money on a power supply increase. I think all we're going to do is we're going to stick them here, increase or decrease the time needed to clear this out of the way. 19 days is a lot, and that'll end up giving us more supplies and more alloys and stuff, I think, as well.
When you're
Put more people in
tired
here.
or hungry, you just need a treat.
Oscar.
Advent burgers.
Yeah, Advent burgers. Alright,
Objective added.
access the alien network.
The Advent captain seems
And
to
there we
provide
go.
a means
There's
of
our proving ground
stabilizing
unlocked.
the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower
Along with a
itself.
ton of
Commander,
projects.
We're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with. We're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
3 days and 100 supplies to take weapon upgrades off of our guns to put them on other stuff. I do not think we're going to go with that. I'm starting to lean more and more towards these thermal weapons, or these chemical weapons right here. I would like to get these autopsies done, but I also feel like we should need to start upgrading our soldiers' defensive capabilities.
I'll see that work
We'll do
begins
that,
immediately,
because
Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report.
I don't think we're at the point of needing the heavier firepower right now, and if we do need the heavier firepower, we do have our girl and our giant robot to handle that. We're going to throw this proving ground down, though.
Pushed our current power systems to the limit.
Get you back off of that. That'll get finished one day, but
Spare, which means we can't
There
expand
we
our
are.
facilities further.
we need that proving ground down. Now we can finally, after like 4 or 5 interruptions, make contact with South Africa.
New objective added.
70 more supplies. That would have been nice to get in the first month, but we just weren't able to do it, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep filling out Africa. We have all these sites on Africa, and we want to have vision on the continent as far as we can. I still don't know for certain what continent I want to go to after this, though. But we do know that we need to finish up in Africa, so we're going to spend 80 more of our intel
Communications capacity.
and all of our
We can't
contact
establish any
capacity.
new contacts until we
We will
upgrade our
finish
systems.
off this entire continent, God willing. If we don't get interrupted, which we were. Let's see. The Chosen always attempt to capture soldiers. We were kind of about that. It wouldn't be great to have them get captured all the time. But we were also thinking that we can just mitigate this by buying soldiers early on. But it just got complicated because we can get an extra scientist here. So, the Chosen always attempt to capture soldiers is a soldier not dying, but it could derail an entire mission if we have to focus fire back onto a Chosen out of nowhere, depending on how we do it. We'll have to start playing very carefully if that event goes up. And this says a month, but it should be permanent. I think we're going to have to go with the scientist here. Search and destroy, bug hunt. Recruits aren't even that expensive. But this could derail us entirely. Plus, we can get the extra supplies that we just spent on the proving ground. What a hard call. but I think the reward of the scientist might swing it towards us doing this. Oh, I hate it. No, we'll just have to do a lower research times. This is the more I think about this and potentially losing our best soldier because the Chosen comes out of the woods, pokes somebody, and teleports away. Nah, we're not going to deal with that. So we are going to go back against my first instincts. We're going to go against this and go take care of this. I believe it said there might be Lost here, which is, yeah. Let's see, 44 hours. Let's recover the rest of her willpower. If we take her while she's tired, I believe she will get injured while in the field, so we can't take her, which really makes me nervous. Our other melee girl is also tired, and no, she has a flamethrower. That's pretty good. Spark is also just powerful. His punches are upgraded a lot. I think out of all the characters we have, let's take a look at our sapper really quickly. Got a shotgun, got grenades, can probably show our girl here how to actually use them. Same reasoning as before, we're going to just throw Molotovs into these grenade pockets so they will not attract the Lost. I'm worried the grenade launcher itself firing might attract them, but we're probably gonna just have to take that risk. Let's see, big bullets here, big bullets here. Is there any other items we can build right now that would help out in this mission? Throwing knives. I will think about that. Throwing knives sound interesting. The Fulton harness. We're here to just kill someone though, so I don't think we need to bring a harness. That's only for extracting people out of the field. I never feel bad about bringing our survivalist here. His nickname is Garbage! Wow. I'm gonna leave that there at least for one episode just so he can see that. I hope he gets the same kick out of it that I do. I kinda doubt it. Alright, so we're loaded up to just about as far as we can with grenades. We can just throw a grenade. We can almost throw a grenade every turn for this mission, I bet, and still get away with a good rating. Molotovs on you as well. Okay, shotgun, flamethrower, punches. And then we have to worry about whatever the Phantoms are. We are going to have some backup from the Reapers, though. An outside party going to be helping us for once instead of being against everybody. And this will help determine what we're going to do with Xcom, because if none of her perks affect these grenades, which should set people on fire,
Menace, ready to deploy.
she might just be sitting at home a lot. Because we can't have a soldier that is unable to fight. Or at least a soldier who is barely above a rookie as far as their utility. There's always the option we have to, once we get the training center up, we can retrain her to go away from her grenade usage and go down towards her strange hacking abilities like Cauterize, which I haven't seen in anyone else. And that'll give her a nice niche to fit into.
We just got a tip from a resistance contact in the field. A high-ranking Advent officer was spotted moving through the area with limited escorts. This could be a chance for us to disrupt their current operations and throw off their command structure. Your orders are to eliminate that officer with extreme prejudice.
I wish I could see our Sparky Boy landing. At least we got a nice zoom in of the bandit doing its thing. Being paranoid out of his mind. Looks like you missed the hole in the roof.
Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location.
It looks like it's kind of
Sweep the area and
telling us to
eliminate the
go
target along with
in
any other hostiles that stand in your
that
way.
direction.
As I expected, Commander. There are significant readings
We're
indicative of the
all
Lost moving
a
throughout
little
the
bit
combat zone. Be careful
concealed.
out there.
Hey, they're our allies. I wonder if it's smart to activate them or to just let them do their thing for now. Alright, Alright, that'll have him busting out of a door. We do not want that. You can take cover behind his buddy. That's not too bad. Okay, so she can throw the Molotovs. Crisis averted there. I think we're going to put her up on the edge to look down into this little... I don't know, what is that? It's not an alley. Is that a drainage ditch? Yeah, it looks like a drainage ditch. We have the Reaper Stalkers down here. They are probably going to be helpful in taking down Advent this go-around. I'm really skeptical that I actually need to go that way because the edge of the map is like right there. So maybe I want to take that ground. That looks like it's just a bus stop that goes nowhere. Who is our most independent agent here? Is it the Sapper over here? It says you have lowered movement speed. Yeah, it's got an 11 movement speed. That's not great. We'll move you a little bit further down the drainage ditch. And it looks like that might have been the right call. I forgot. I didn't think we'd have to deal with that already. I think we need to move our robo-friend back here onto the roof. Just because we do not want him to be found out that quickly. Let's see, locate the commander, still a problem. Neutralize all enemy targets. That could take a while, and what with the loss being around, depending on how many they keep summoning to themselves and how many grenades these people throw at them. Looks like we have biotroopers in the mix now. Biotroopers are a modded enemy that focus on the use of poison and acidic grenades and weapon types. And some of them have an extra special nasty surprise inside. And that looks like it might be a sectoid soldier. Yes, it is. They don't have the melee weakness that their other brothers do. But to make up for it, they are... they don't have their psychic abilities, I believe, to compensate for the lack of that weakness. There's a lot of Lost all over the place already, all across the map. Activating other pods. But that is alerting us to where the general's at. 16 HP on that one. Man. It's going to take a bit of a concentrated effort. But we can finally see if that hacking laptop is too much nonsense OP for the Spark. Ooh. That's right, because they revealed the Lost before showing or giving them their turn. And we have our Reapers here slowly moving in, very slowly. Phantoms. Oh, that is an enemy team that is against everyone else. Very similar to the Epsilon team from the last mission. A lot of lanterns over here. We do know that the general is somewhere in that direction just from, I'm gonna say, the sounds of gunfire, or the shrieks of the Lost. Not really sure how to justify that. Xcom's reveal mechanics can be a bit strange. But we do want to start heading this way. Edge of the map there. He may not activate run to extraction until we show up. We are a bigger threat than the Lost, I feel. And bigger threat than the Lost we may be. We are still not going to try and activate them to come after us yet. Probably going to throw her onto the roof as well with that grenade launcher of hers. We're going to try and keep her down here with that flamethrower. She has a couple of Molotovs, but right now she is more of a flamethrower unit. And as far as the bandit, God, I can't believe that. We're going to move him up here. Sniper rifle. Take advantage of that, and if need be, again, gameplay that I choose is be up high so you can drop down if you need to. And it looks like the Lost will tie up the Advent on the way to the General for us. Make them less of a problem. As long as they can take out the Howlers, keep this from getting too insane, we should be okay. but I guess he just punked out. That might be the evac point.
Advancing in our position.
We will absolutely, absolutely throw a rocket at him if we get the chance. Alright, let's see what they do. They're going away from us. They're seeing the other advent over there, I'm sure, which would give them another action to keep moving in. I'm not sure what other targets they're seeing. Now, let's see what he's saying. Even beyond the grave, Xcom operatives going after the important targets. That armor, though. See? Now, I said I know I would definitely throw a rocket at them. The general takes no shit. Holy crap. But I saw some AP rounds just got dropped. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Oh. Okay, to further clarify why the loss can be a bigger problem than I maybe have let on before, as we have World War Lost turn on, I believe is the name of the mod. If I'm misquoting it, I'm very sorry. I'm going to give credit where it's due. But a feature I forgot about is if a loss kills a humanoid and nothing weird happens, that loss will raise the humanoid from the dead as another loss itself, like the classic zombie plague. Alright, let's see. There he is.
Target identity confirmed. That's the general. Take him out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
I think I've changed my mind on the explosive. I do not want to summon more loss. It's very tempting to just nuke him from orbit, but he doesn't have any armor. It's just damage. He's against the edge of the map anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to stack up our bond mates here together, and next turn they will try and strike the hell out of these people as they run away. We'll check our hacks. Okay, the laptop makes him strong enough at hacking at 100% on the first option, but not a guarantee on the second one. So guaranteeds are kind of a problem in this game of chance, but I feel like these tiny upgrades that are like vision for 10 turns, not too bad. As long as it doesn't get like squad vision for everyone for like 5 entire turns for free, I think that's still okay. If anyone has any good counterpoints against that, I'd be willing to hear them. I'm not trying to cheese my way to victory, I'm just trying to have a good time. We're gonna just, reason to do anything else right now. We're just gonna hunker, brace against our robo friend here. We are going to put our body tightly against these pieces of cover right here, so she can overwatch this chunk of ground if anyone else tries to run into there, and still be in a good position against the edge of the building to throw Molotovs or launch them. Hopefully, please do not also not know how to use your grenade launcher like our sweet. No kidding. She really embraced the flamethrower. Got a call sign Wildfire. All right, you do use Zana.
Moving to designated position.
I thought I was the commander. I'm just kind of the guy with a bigger chair to you, I guess. And there's nothing else we want to do. I don't know if you can overwatch with a flamethrower, but we're going to try.
Covering now.
We can definitely overwatch with a shotgun, which we're going to do there. Oh, looks like I was wrong. That's not his escape. That is his reinforcements. That might be alerting everybody to the spark, depending on what they do and where they go. Oh, maybe not. I feel like we're right on the edge. Whew. Alright, good. Because if we would have gotten alerted, that would have potentially made everyone else scramble as well. And would have made landing of these shots a lot more difficult. I like how they are reacting to the lost around them and not just trying to only shoot at Xcom. I feel like that is a more realistic thing. Right next to the car, though, I knew that was going to happen, but there wasn't anything I could do without revealing us. Looks like they're just all over that building and the officers inside of it. That's fine. They can fight it out amongst themselves. Is he going to die and raise? That is... That might not be as little of a problem as I thought it was. That's slowly getting me real nervous. I hope they start climbing up here soon. But we do have the Phantoms. Well, I guess that is a beginner marksman. How angry can you be, I suppose? Alright, do we get any special bonuses from attacking from stealth with any of our boys? I don't think we do. We do have overdrive. We're going to use overdrive. And we are going to lead in with a "this one's mine" on the general with our sniper, because it's just beautiful. That's an 81% shot into a flank. 100% chance to crit if it connects. Unfortunately, the general's got some inherent defense of 15. I think we'll still be okay. Do you have a knife? What is that? Hold on. I did not give this man a knife. Why does he have a knife ability? And a melee. Man, I don't know. I do know that was a beautiful shot. What was that, 9 damage? 8 damage. 8 damage is fine. That's not as good, but he can hit him behind his friend right here. Who is still concealed, actually. That is... We really like that. Do we want to throw a Molotov down anywhere? Or do we just want to take the shotgun shot? We do want to take the shotgun shot. It's just very easy. Great way to stay in shape. Shotgun shot.
Target eliminated.
You over here. Making a wall of fire between us and the Lost. And putting this man on fire.
Firing incendiary.
Fire. Missed. I did not think you could miss with a flamethrower like that. I think we're gonna go clock this man over here in the chops. That is a lot of defense. Oh, we gotta be careful though. We have to be really careful because I could hit him so hard he can fly into the car and it explodes. So it might be safer just to take the shot at him and hope the Lost clean him up on the Lost turn. I think we're gonna do that. Why bother? This robot cannot stop critting.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done.
Beautiful. Now all we gotta do is clean up.
Of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
I don't think our robotic friend here would have to worry about fire and being on fire. So we're just gonna throw him over here, have him block, I guess, the window and going into the building here. I always want to use his enormous body as a way to block terrain if we get away with it. Also, always punch him in the face. I feel like that makes everyone else on the team feel happy. And we have another attack because of overdrive. What do we want to do with it is the question. I don't think we can get a Molotov that far, which is a shame. But we do have teamwork to give our boy the bandit over here another shot, or at least the ability to get into a different position. 2% chance to hit, but his cover's gone, so that's probably the better decision we could have made there anyway. The building's on fire, so we want to be really careful with how we stick him into a new position. I think here will be fine. We're probably going to have to move our... What were you? Siege engineer? Something like that. Anyway, we're going to have to move them away so the building doesn't actually catch on fire and fall out from underneath them. So that could be, well, a lot of damage, and he can land in the fire themselves. Susanna getting marked. No one likes Susanna on the enemy team. We do like that they're actually starting to take care of these Lost, though. Now echoes and more Lost come nearby. Alright. A headshot was a free kill. Oh. turned out to be a bad thing. Because he blew up a boomer. And now they're going to be more lost than there were before. Even when things are good, they're bad. That's why we like this game, though, right? It looks like all these missed shots may be blowing up this car next turn as well. That's another swarm. Oh, man. This is what I was afraid of when it gave us that neutralize all targets objective. Look at all of that. Just, oh, it's everywhere. But hey, backup arrives. I'd recommend you guys get some cover far away. That is atrocious cover. But a great shot. You know, that's fine. Do your thing. What do I know? Electing for safety, I see. Or... zigzag tactics. Moving like insects. Ooh. They may be beginner marksmen, but they got the ambitions. Alright, that is... all this right here, this is the reason we brought all these Molotovs. Because eventually, unlike our girl, the Burninator, who never has to reload her arm blades, our ladies here on the roof would have to eventually reload, and even if they hit every single shot, which, I mean, what are the odds of that happening? We would eventually be up a creek, as it were. We're gonna see if this works. One action per turn, kind of scary. She is just deciding to throw these. On fire. As the game is going on, the lost are going to scale up in HP as well, so if we don't keep our damage up, we're not going to be able to keep up with them. They're going to be more of a persistent threat than they are in the vanilla game. Do we throw more Molotovs, or do we try and use this flamethrower? I am leaning towards flamethrower usage, but I'm now a little trigger shy on it after the miss we got earlier. Then again, I do remember in another lost mission, a certain giant robot forgot how to throw Molotovs and kill people with them as well. I think we want to launch another Molotov over here at this clump closest to our soldiers. The more fire we can spread around, the more we're going to hurt our FPS, but the more of a screen we'll have against the lost, hopefully. I would really enjoy having a bit of the old overdrive here. There are so many of them. We do not have that option. What we do have is a sniper. Sniper pretty good. He might get his action refunded for taking these shots as well. That would be very useful. And if they get too close, he has a shotgun. And he knows how to use it. 3 perks into that shotgun. 4 shots. I think the first shot doesn't even cost an action now.
Big deal.
Alright, dead. Light this one up too. These nice shots. Extra dead. That is the... could have killed 2 or 3 people. Alright, then we got to reload. Definitely want to get the reload down. His accuracy is high enough to make that important. Point blank. Doesn't have anyone point blank enough for that to connect. A lost zombie right here. There is a pole over here they could climb, which I might need to block physically with... that nickname can't stick. That's it's too bad. Alright, we got a robot. We got a punch. I think we need to protect the robot from, or excuse me, I need to protect all of these people from this lost zombie. Seems like he's going to be a bigger deal than our basic ones around here. We have 2 right here as well. I also feel like I should block Susanna. Or maybe I should just block this other pipe. This other pipe's probably the right call. He can't be hurt by fire. He might fall and be extremely hurt by that. I don't really think so. We're going to throw another Molotov over here. He's actually just going to throw it. It's so fun to see that animation on him. They're all on fire. Not sure where they're running. I think the only viable target they have are the Advent and Susanna, and I guess the Reapers, but I don't think we're only going to go all the way down to the Reapers whenever we're right there. I'm more scared for Susanna than anything. As much, you know, as I'm irritated at her lack of weapon proficiency. I would be really sad to see her die. Luckily, we have the officer backing us up. Unluckily, not all of them are as good of a shot as their commander. Yeah, just because you see zombies everywhere doesn't mean you can ignore the people who have guns. Is that a regular sectoid? Yes, it is. With a drop. Okay, that's... with a demolitionist. We have to hope the demolitionist doesn't see all the AoE and start chucking grenades. That would be really bad. I love when the bullets throw them a mile away. Will that sound record? Yes, yes it will. Overwatch wasted. Another howler too. Alright, what are you all gonna do? Interesting. I guess being on fire makes them act a little nuts. Is that another car about to explode, or did that one already explode? Hard to tell. Where is he going? Trying to find another way up, I guess? One thing I don't know is that the ones that are already zombies can turn others into zombies as well. Like a second stage of the infection type of thing. I'm going to err on the side of yes, they can, and try and treat them as the same level of threat for infections. You are brave. I guess that had to happen. The zombies weren't going to be able to get through the Pathfinder's armor. Who are you going for? That's exactly who I would have picked. Nice shot. Unfortunately, we have the bad boys over here. Fortunately, they hate aliens as much as we do. But that inter-Reaper rivalry appears to be very real. Alright, moving on. Let's see, do we have anybody in range for a point-blank shot? First shot shouldn't cost an action. If it does, it's still a shotgun blast to the face. I won't be upset. Looks like hip fire is in full effect. That's good. Let's see what our primary targets out here can be. We got a bunch of 90s. We're probably going to take those. Everyone we can take out is potentially... We're getting rid of the potential that they will kill another Advent and add another zombie to the mix, and obviously there are a ton more HP to deal with. One solid punch from our Spark would be enough to take him out, but still. Spark's gonna be very busy with stuff anyway. Also, super unfortunate to miss that shot. Made up for it there on our girl. Siege Engineer? Sapper? Sapper, I think. God, that was gonna bother me until I got it right. Thing is, we have people underneath us, and I don't know what to do with her now. What does charge do? Extra action point in exchange for losing an action point on the following turn. Ooh. That is like a poor man's version of overdrive. I don't know if I like that. I think it's fine. Also, I think we want to try and bait them into this hole here. If possible. We'll probably not use the kinetic strike. I know what we'll do. Okay. Can we see them from here? The guy inside? I think we can. We'll go here. Nope. And we'll go right here next to the pole in case he needs to jump back up to block it. But I think leaving the pole open to potentially draw in their little zombie bodies could be good. Let's see. And the reason we didn't go for... Oh, headshot. Of course. How could I forget? I was going to say the reason we didn't go for him is we were just going to Susanna light that one up, but I forgot that a robot's actually a pretty good shot himself. We got Advent Troopers over there behind the building. Do you think he can hook a Molotov that far? I think it's possible. I don't think it's worth the risk. We're going to set you on Overwatch, see if that flamethrower can Overwatch. We're still super interested to find out if that's possible. Do we have a Reaper that's alive and hurt? We do. So we're going to do the neighborly thing. We're not going to do the neighborly thing. It doesn't have that much range. So Restorative Mist is still good, it's just not that good. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Then we're just going to throw an Overwatch up. And looks like the fire's out over here, so it shouldn't be collapsing, so that we can afford to move up just a little bit. Just a little bit. And that can enable us to do something. Did we take a 50? I mean, what else are we going to do with this turn? Nothing else we can really do. An Overwatch would just be worse. Let's take the shot. Man, the women in Xcom are
Kill confirmed. Gonna need to reload
absolutely incredible. That was a crit even. 8 damage from that far away.
soon. Taken care of. Ammo out.
I didn't think I gave her slugs. The mark switched over to Big Q. Are we going to have zombies on the side of the aliens? It looks... Oh, I'm wrong. We're going for a mind spin. But it went on the other team. I guess because they're just closer. I get it. Alright, it looks like the loss might get cleaned up pretty soon. He had to reload though. Can you take down your former ally? No, you can't, but you can put a little damage on him. The fire from earlier doing work. Well. We need to move the bandit into a better position.
Closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more
You know, just in theory. It's not like we have to with this giant sniper robot. That's good to have that miss there. We didn't want him to also get zombified. Can you... Man, even with Red Wave, 100% chance to hit. Even got like a couple of points of armor on some of them. These elite hunters. Disappearing into the shadows. How spooky. And getting shot. What did they shoot? So yeah, the AI is in fact smart enough to shoot barrels sometimes. I guess we were really smart to try and stay away from them in the retaliation mission. Unfortunately, now that entire mini-mart is full of zombies.
Failure to engage target.
Oh boy. You'd think the Reapers would know not to summon more loss and blow things up around them. We may be moving our spark up just to heal our other teammates over here. Plus, this is a really good position to be in for him. Can we get you over there? Can you? Oh, you can't quite run that. Can't quite run that. That's fine. We're gonna have you go over here, a little bit better on the sight lines, and give you an opportunity to reload your rifle. And we are gonna stick you up here for the moment, I feel. Because I think we might be in range to heal somebody from here. And then we will just have really big sight lines. The Lost will have a harder time getting to him. Susanna will be guarding him. Not that he needs it. Let's see. Let
Reloaded.
me reload this thing.
Come get
There's
some.
no animation for it, but whatever. Restorative Mist on. Still not quite in range. I guess that's just as good. We can throw a reload up there. And I don't want to abandon this rooftop with our sapper here, but we may have to. We may not.
Okay.
Let's have her zig over here to this. And we will just hold this position for the moment. We'll do a full hunker down,
Covering.
just in case. Demolition is dead from fire, from the Reaper's assault last turn. But we're hunkering her down just in case. Oh, come on. Is that summon them? Ugh. Oh, man. That's okay. We're well equipped to handle the loss. We have an elevated position. We're blocking off the ways up. I know zombie warfare. I was a high schooler in the mid-2000s, so... Oh, damn it, Susanna. Damn it, Susanna! Let me guess. Zombified. Yep. Oh, that's just a regular loss. For some reason I thought it was a zombie they had raised. I guess this will answer that question. The answer to the question is an unfortunate yes, there is second wave infections. 5 turns to get to that. I'm more eager than before to help out our allies over here. Not just for self-preservation and humanity and all that, because they can kill people, and if they die, they also become zombies, I'm pretty sure. This is quickly becoming a full-on loss mission. We have to hurry up and get out of here, for they just don't stop coming. I don't think we have to worry about the phantoms over here as far as killing every single enemy.
My training fails me.
I could be wrong. Alright. Alright, Bandit Man. Let's see if we can put 3 bullets and 3 bodies.
There you go.
It didn't take up his point blank again. We'll just try and be conscious and only use that 4 times per mission. I don't understand what the problem is, because he doesn't have the other utility. It's going to realize, though.
Big deal.
Alright. Dead.
Killing time.
Unfortunately, has to stop and reload. And let's see. Who has the best shot on her? Alright. Use them slugs, don't kill your ally. That is not what we needed to see there. Oh boy, let's see. How do we... without burning down the building? It's about as good as we're gonna get it. We just have to hope that this connects. Let's see, are you on fire? I believe you're on fire, and the burning should take care of you at the start of that turn. I got some good shots, 99s, on our big little man here. He has a big clip on his gun. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We're just in tower defense mode right now.
No life signs detected. Hostile threat destroyed.
I love this robot.
Terminated. Limited ammo remaining.
Can you make this? Of course you can make this. You're the savior of the world. Alright, let's reload. And, yeah, I guess we'll just Overwatch. We would love to help our Reaper companions, but they just keep running away from us. And, well, we can't afford to lose our high ground advantage. We're gonna reload this, whatever the hell that's about. Hip fire. That took up 2 shotgun blasts. I do not know what is going on with our guy here. I really don't. He's confusing.
Roger, holding.
No matter what move you deserve him in. Alright, burning got him. I was afraid that was going to be a 1 damage burn, but it appears we're okay. How many zombies is that on the roof? Good lord. Okay, I guess it looked denser than it actually was, but it looked like it was just a whole gaggle. Do zombies come in gaggles? Hordes. Okay, we learned from the other mission that Lost can in fact climb walls. I don't think they can attack the same turn. That was quite the run. Goodness. No, I was right. There are just a ton of them on that roof. Why are there so many Lost on the roof? Did I miss a swarm call? I must have. This guy doesn't miss though. Not whenever he's on 1 health. Why you gotta make me a liar, man? Looks like that's a lost brute from the silhouette. Can we finally? Nope. Phantom's still proving to be a bit of a non-issue. To anyone. Hey, finally, we're contributing. I knew you had it in you. You horrible traitors. 3 damage. Yeah, that's a dasher. Alright, what do we have here? Can we get a good hip fire off on this dasher over here? That will help with her angle. So we're gonna hope it does. And it does, thank you.
1 down, thousands to go.
So that's 2 out of 2, so that's this marker is actually accurate now, that's good. If there's anything we want him to kill, it is definitely a dasher. That is unfortunate. Alright, we got a 90 here. We're gonna take it.
On the margins.
Alright, I guess we just barely can get the zombies. That will risk the structural integrity of the building. My building's already in pretty bad shape. I think we may have to bring in our just in time with the overdrive. Just in time with the overdrive. Alright, first thing we want to do is we have a chunk of dashers over here. We might be able to get all 3. I will settle for 2. That's okay. Now that one was as bad as it could have went. I guess you can't have it always beat the best around. What can we do here? Oh, hold on. It looks like the only way they can climb up to this section is through that ladder, right? So if we bring Susanna up here, I don't know how flamethrowers work from high ground. We can put her up here, away from them, because she is getting a little bit swarmed at the moment. And if I'm understanding this correctly, she'll be safe as long as we put our big man over here to block this part of the ladder. I would have loved to have gone down there and socked someone in the teeth, but I do not think that was our best option. Minimum 4 damage. We're going to hope for at least a 5. He delivers.
For your untimely death.
And we have a bunch of 70s over here. That's... I mean, yeah. Dasher's gotta die. Dashers have got to die. Grazes like that are the reason why. Alright, so the only way I see them coming up to any of our guys is, yep, there's a thing way over there that they can jump up and run and jump up to. Ooh, ooh. All that lost movement making our game kind of panic a little bit. Alright. We're bunched up. They can't get to Susanna or Big Q. We're gonna have to move around the bandit. Although he could take 2 shotgun shots himself. Meanwhile over here, constant critical hits covering our ass. Reload.
They have me sighted in.
Honestly, not too bad. Probably would have been a very, very different mission with our Reaper allies here. But more or less the same mission if the phantom enemies were not here. They just can't seem to land their shots. That red wave definitely not helping them out. Alright, this has to be dealt with right now. No dashers we still got lying around. We got a couple down there. There's a lot of HP all over him. And if we're going to play fair, he's only got 2 shotgun shots left. The first one will not cost an action now. So we're gonna use a shotgun shot. Take out this one. Right? Pretty good. Headshot for reaction. Oh, that's tempting to take, but we're not going to do that yet. We have one more point blank we can use. We're going to use it on this dasher. Alright, if I'm counting my shots, that's all 4, so no cheating with that. And now, if he's out of shotgun blast, all he's got is a Molotov and a sniper rifle. I think, yeah, we're gonna treat this. This is a priority threat. Can't have our guy going down. Only 79, but she can't move her shield and block the ladder. So what we're gonna do is this a charge turn? What would we do with it? Every other action we have is turn ending. So no. Charge would be for good early charging, I think. Alright, let's see if we can connect. 6 is good. 6 is really good. Alright, let's see if you can help defend your brother over here. If it doesn't work, he'll just run back through a Molotov with the zombie and he should be fine, right? That's what we're saying. It worked. Alright, he's safe. Reload. And we're gonna see if we can arc a fire blast down at our feet. Doesn't appear so. Oh man, I can't get that angle quite right either. What do we want to do about that? I think we want to reload.
Rock and roll.
And then we're going to overwatch that. For fun. Take a shot.
Targeted unit down.
And, oh, can your Molotov handle this? Nope. Too much stuff in the way.
Setting
Overwatch. Sniper shots on these dudes just down there. Actually, that's a 91 right at the base. Wonderful. Kill it with fire. Look at them doing all that.
Thousands to go.
And looks like those changes we made under the hood are turning out to work, because so far, no horrible stuttering. And you're walking into an inferno. You best be careful. And they had enough of their phantom bullshit. Should have peeked out of cover. And what do we got from you? hate on the same guy.
One of these days they might hit me.
Man, are all the Advent dead? Did they get wiped out? Oof. I think this brute might be the last thing we have to worry about. Very possibly. We cannot see him from our positioning here. We can see him from here with a shotgun blast, and we are immune to fire. So let's see if we can connect with this. A very rock solid 6. Our foundation of the build of this little section appears to be fine. I forgot that makes him move, but it appears like it's going to be okay. And 100% chance to pop him in the chops, what's left of him in his little zombie mouth. Let's see how it goes. My big man is better, always.
Target neutralized.
We have confirmation.
And we'll leave the
Mission
Reapers and
accomplished.
Phantoms to sort their own problems out, and we will walk away with a flawless victory. Ooh, 67. A lot of that was zombies, but at one point the zombies are almost on top of us and killed us. Pretty good jump, making me feel confident again after that retaliation mission. Was kind of touch and go for a little bit. Celebrate with a little bit of this ginger soda I got, which tastes less like soda and more like someone just threw a chunk of ginger in a blender with some water. It kind of hurts to drink it, but I like it. Man, what a mission. I did not feel like traditional Xcom. I love this mod list. Look at Big Q. The king of every step.
If we keep this up, the aliens don't stand a chance, Commander.
Everyone's tired. Most have probably been taxing on the psyche to see never-ending waves of zombies coming at you. We'll go ahead and pop up our sapper. I was wrong the entire mission. What else is new? Shotgun shreds armor, more grenades. We like more grenades. And it looks like she actually knows how to use her grenade launcher, as opposed to our Lady Wildfire. Biggest booms, Sabbath slugs. Man, looks like she could be a bit of a monster. She chose to be. We're gonna go with more grenades. Why are we going to choose more grenades? Because it was before too long we should have frost grenades, and those things are amazing. And having 2 of them per mission, even better. Well, we got intel from this mission. We got a med kit, a smoke grenade. So many lost corpses, supplies, even AP round. That was a particularly good mission.
Another impressive
Really happy.
effort, Commander.
Really happy with that.
My expectations
Not so
were
happy with the
high,
low intel,
and yet
but,
you have exceeded them.
The Bandit and Susanna
The
into...
always talented and ever deadly forces of Xcom.
Yeah, I'll let him
Once
talk.
again, infuriated the elders
Where are
today
ya?
by making quick work of a high-ranking Advent field commander
Not
who
one.
made the mistake of crossing
Every name will just
paths
go into
with
this.
our vigilant friend.
The Bandit.
According to eyewitness accounts, the Advent officer's last words were, which means absolutely nothing to anyone.
Obviously. Looks like you
Before
could do
he
a
made
little bit of an
contact, I just
upgrade on
assumed
this.
The spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's
We're gonna
told
move
me,
you
it sounds
back
like he
to
managed
the
to gain
traditional
position
Xcom
with
rifle.
The Advent government early on, if only to start
And
linking
let's see.
intel to the resistance.
Nope. Hold on. Upgrade equipment. There we are. You can hold 3 slots. Bonus action chance, 12% bonus action chance for taking a fire with a sniper rifle shot. Could save up to 2 actions. So, he might not be firing as much as other people, but I really like the idea of saving potentially 2 actions on that. Now, where are these slices and stuff coming from? That's what I want to know. He's got squad sight, point blank, but all this shotgun stuff. I mean, he's got a punch with the boots on, but that is not equivalent to pulling out a knife on somebody. Do I want to have him with a smoke grenade? Give him more of a support role. I think I'm willing to try it out. Do I want him to have an even bigger support role with the ability to, extract people? He's not moving that much. But his movement's so low without it that I can't really justify it. You're gonna have to go light. Sorry about that, man. Let's see. Let's press forward a little bit. See if we can get the guerrilla tactics skill going up. And ooh. We are gonna unlock the black market. We'll keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit until we get to another mission, I think. Maybe. You know what? Nah. We're gonna back it out. Because we have some other stuff to take care of, and I don't want to get too into it and make this video too long. So we are gonna cut it for now. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. It was a great mission today. I feel really good about that one. And if you liked it and you thought it was good as I did, and you want to see more of that, consider subscribing to the channel. Keep us going, and I will catch you guys next time.